Day from the Redneck Garage. I'm out in the backyard with the Toyota pickup truck, and bottom line is I need to get this thing out of the way so I can do the 2 Jeeps and get moving on all the other projects we have holding. If you've been watching the videos, you know that I've been working on the backyard. Let's take a look at that. So the backyard is starting to look better. I spent the last couple days building this fence like I referenced in the truck. I'm hoping I can get going on finishing this pickup truck on. I got the paint. Let's take a look at that. Okay, I got a gallon of pure white. And I don't know if you can tell from here, but it is a little bit creamy. It's not like a blackish gray white, but it's a lot whiter than this color. So that is really what I was shooting for. And if I don't like this color, it's just going to get painted that way anyway. And I'm going to start sanding down the hood and the roof and everything that's been painted and get the doors prepped. I need to get the frame cleaned up and prepped for paint. Go ahead and get it all cleaned up and bring the bed up and just set it on the back here with some blocks, because the paint booth is on its way and I'm going to have to back this up to pull the truck underneath the paint booth. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next week or two, is trying to get the truck game plan going and prepped and painted and all that, so then I can start on the Jeeps. This is really trippy. There's actually 2 spots here and here. I don't know if oil got in there or what. Everywhere else on the hood was nice, so I'm going to start sanding on the hood and kind of see what that is, because I'm kind of tripped out about it. As I sanded it down, it felt like almost the original enamel didn't like the primer or something, and it pulled up in these 2 little spots. The rest of it's good, and we're not going to go down to that far. This just needs to be wet sanded down, so we'll have a good base to paint over. This, I've got to put some high belt primer on and then sand it down, and then we'll be ready to, you know, start shooting some regular paint. I've been cleaning in the little storage building. I should have it cleaned up here in an hour or 2, maybe 2 days. Who knows? It's really a mess. But I had so many Toyota pickup parts. I've been organizing those, getting them put away, getting ready to start painting again. And then my helper, what happened to you?
I broke my wrist.
You did what?
I broke my wrist.
You know how that happens, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I don't.
What?
I just broke in the
You should stop looking at those sites you're going to. What? That's not funny, Liam. That's terrible. Liam, what happened to you? I'm making him laugh. Wait a minute. Liam, what happened to you?
I jumped something with a sled.
Oh, you're changing your story now. And someone landed on you.
Yeah, and somebody landed.
Right, the goofus. Huh? The goofus landed on you.
Goofus
Okay.
landed right on my arm.
He landed right on your arm, and now look at you.
I'm a cripple now.
You can't even help. He's over here for moral support, though. But, I mean, I think for the dogs, not for me. So you're asking, why did I buy another air compressor? Well, the truth of the matter is power, right? The other compressor that I have, which is a 2-stage, it's a big 30-gallon, works really well for painting, but it's in the front of the house in my garage. It takes probably about 25 amps, maybe a little bit more, because it's popped a breaker before. Out here, I know I don't have that much, so I bought this smaller compressor, which is about 11 amps. And yes, it's an oilless compressor, but it'll do the job as far as like spraying a little bit of primer or being able to inflate a tire or things like that. This thing will be great for that. And when I paint a whole car, I can run a line around to this one and just tie them together, and then I'll have 2 compressors running at the same time on 2 different outlets. So there you go. I thought this would be super cool. And it's silent. Look at the box. So there it is, the silent air compressor. They ought to be arrested for false advertising, but it should work well back in the shed. How dumb is that? Somebody in China said, it's a silent compressor. No, it's not. It's not silent, but it is pretty quiet. Let's turn it on and listen to how it sounds. That's really not bad at all. It goes up to 150 psi, I believe. that's not bad for some of these little oilless compressors. So anyway, I'm happy to have this. I can use it in the back here to do like minor stuff, and then use the bigger one when I need to, and not kick off a bunch of circuit breakers. This tire looks a little low. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight. It works the DA fine. I think for limited use, like spraying a little bit of primer or using a DA, I think this little compressor is going to work great. And I'm not kicking off any circuit breakers, so it's Miller Lite time. Oh, okay, I'm doing my inner zen. Oh, my feng shui of the backyard. I'll be honest, with the snow and the ice and work and building a fence and trying to get the backyard cleaned up. We had a dumpster over here, filled that stupid thing up, getting the Toyota prepped. I mean, I could go on and on. I've been really kind of been pulled at every different direction, so it's been kind of hard as far as like doing these videos to not be a little bit scattered, so I apologize for that. However, coming up, I've made some improvements to the workspace that I use. I actually put in some lights and some other stuff. Keep watching for that. That's pretty cool. The Toyota is about to be prepped. I'm going to start working on some vehicles very shortly. Weather is a little bit cold still, so I'm waiting for a little bit warmer to paint. But I'm excited it's about to break loose, so I appreciate you being a subscriber. Any questions, comments, post them below. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.